their cancellation notification and ID at designated locations. Buses depart from Gimhae Airport, Gate 1, which is located on first floor, and Gimpo Airport's Gate 4, which is on second floor at the departure area. With its A321-200 damaged, Air Busan has reduced daily Busan-Gimpo flights from 10 to 5. To accommodate demand, Korean Air temporarily operated 4 daily flights from January 30th to yesterday. For the April 2nd Busan Governor of Education by-election, conservatives are advancing smoothly while progressives face delays. The Conservative Committee held talks with candidates and will host a policy debate on February 5th. Choi Yun-hong denied running and Hwang Uk opted out. Progressive unification stalled as Kim Seok-jun declined to join. The committee extended registration to February 10th, with Cha Jong-in agreeing to participate. In international news, Australian authorities are scrambling to help isolated communities in Queensland after a flooding emergency forced thousands of evacuations, cut power to homes and washed away sections of a vital highway. The flooding has claimed a woman's life and caused havoc across the state's north, with residents in Townsville, Ingham, and Cardwell among the hardest hit. Authorities say record downpours are set to continue, with parts of the region already experiencing almost 1.3 meters of rain since Saturday, causing rivers and reservoirs to overflow. Now taking a look at the weather, the first day of Ipchun, which is the beginning of spring today, Busan's current temperature is 4 degrees Celsius with clear sky. However, strong winds make it feel colder, so extra caution is advised for health and warmth. The temperature will average around -1 degree this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Nick Greenwood. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Have you ever imagined watching a movie without background music? It feels strangely empty. That's because music is the secret ingredient that brings a film to life. Music sets the mood and makes every moment feel more intense. Soundtracks also guide our emotions, making us laugh, cry, or hold our breath before the actors even say a word. And the best part? A great movie score stays with you long after the credits roll. Because sometimes, we don't just remember the movie, we remember how it felt. Well, hello there everybody, my name is Nick, and welcome to For Your Busan. We're gonna kick things off with I Ain't Worried by One Republic.
I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out, no need to take it slow. I'm stepping to you toe to toe. I should be scared, honey, maybe so, but I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the clouds below. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it.
And that was One Republic with I Ain't Worried for our first song this Monday here at For Your Busan. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a great day and had a great weekend. Maybe a lot of you watched a movie over the weekend. I definitely watched one. Did I? Oh, no, I didn't. I wanted to, though. Anyway, everyone has a favorite movie. And within that movie, there are probably scenes that you love the most. And in that scene, there's almost always a memorable background music playing, right? Music reaches our ears, but more importantly, it stays in our memories for a long time. That's why the songs we hear during important moments in life are never forgotten. For me, I always think the Jurassic Park theme tune, it makes me feel so many emotions, right? You know the one I'm talking about. 주라기 공원 있잖아요. 그 인트로곡이 있는데 it's so beautiful that I just, it makes me just feel really like, it's an epic feeling. That's one of the soundtracks, that and Star Wars. Those background songs always resonate with me for some reason. But now, when you think of Busan, what song comes to mind? For many, it's probably 부산 갈매기, right? The song that echoes through Sajik Baseball Stadium and which is the city's biggest 노래방. But now, it looks like another song should be added to the Busan playlist. Recently, the city of Busan released 2 brand new theme songs, one titled Busan Is Good, which focuses on citizen happiness, and Let's Go to Busan, which highlights the city's appeal as a travel destination. These are the first official songs dedicated to Busan since it was released nearly 14 years ago. Well, Busan Changa was released nearly 40 years ago in 1986. The songs capture the charm and the vision of the city, featuring upbeat melodies and vibrant band sound. Young artists and teenagers of Busan participated in writing and composing them, and these songs are available on domestic streaming platforms as well as global music services, allowing people from all over the world to enjoy them. So, looking forward to seeing these songs spread worldwide, sharing the beauty and spirit of Busan with everyone. I'm going to be listening for those. I haven't had the chance to hear them yet. If anyone has, maybe let me know how you think of it. I'm going to take a listen whenever I can. Well, everyone, welcome to the show. I hope you're doing well. Got lots of love coming in as we start on YouTube Live, which is always good to see. Benny Nim, bright and early as always. Fantastic to see you, my friend. He says, happy Monday. It is a happy Monday, for sure. We also have Cake Like 2 Nim waving in. Hello there. Welcome, Cake Like 2 Nim. Juliet Nim, I really like this comment saying, hi again. Hello, everyone, and my sweet voice, Nick. Oh, that's so nice. Chang PD's laughing like he 정말. I'm happy. He's happy. He's jealous. That's what he is. And then St. Juliet saying, Nick got a haircut. I did. I got a haircut today, actually. The place that I usually go to was closed. 제가 원래 가는데 좀 오늘 쉬는 날이거든요. So I went to a 옛날 이발소에 갔는데 he didn't really know what to do. So I just said, 그냥 막 해주세요. I said, and it turned out okay. Turned out okay, I think. Not too bad. Yeah. 소희님 saying good afternoon. Nick 장PD님 친구들 오랜만이에요. 보고 싶었어요. It has been a long time, 소희님. It feels like it's been weeks. I hope you've been well. Are you back in Korea now? Are you back? 한국에 혹시 무사히 돌아오셨나요? I hope you're doing well, and I hope if you are back in Korea, I hope you had a wonderful vacation in Australia. It sounds like it would have been the trip of a lifetime, for sure. Paulim, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Hello there. As well as Sangmin Parknim, as always, welcome to you. Let's have a look here. Oh, okay. 소희님 says, 비행기에서 A Real Pain 봤는데 쇼판 음악이 계속 깔려서 너무 좋더라고요. 라고 하셨어요. Ooh, Chopin in the back of music. A Real Pain, is that a movie or a TV show? Regardless, I'm sure it would have been very soothing. A bit of Chopin. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Chopin? I think it's Chopin. That must have been amazing, and it will resonate in your memory for a long time. 포우님 saying, 우리나라에서는 아직 개봉 안 한 영화인가요? It could be, because, when you're on aeroplanes, you usually see movies before they're released in many countries, right? Which is one of the best things about taking aeroplanes. You can watch movies before they're released. 소희님 also commenting on my haircut. Thanks, Nick. 오늘 헤어스타일도 그렇고 뭔가 manly한 느낌이에요. 아이고 감사합니다. 제가 오늘 면도 안 해가지고 그런 것 같습니다. I didn't shave, so I look like a teenager. There you go. Oh, zoom out. Oh, it looks so gross zoomed in. Yeah, it's I didn't really shave today. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I'll grow it out. I don't know. It might take a while. We'll see how I feel. Let's see how I feel. All right. Anyone else coming in as well? Hope you're doing well. Chae Sung-nim saying it's super windy. It is windy, isn't it? At least in Busan, the sun is kind of shining. So it wasn't terribly cold, but I agree it was quite windy. Be safe. Wear a thick coat as well. We have Summonim saying 안녕하세요. 설 연휴에도 포열 부산 잘 들었습니다. 소통 못해서 아쉬웠네요. 모두 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Hello Summonim. I'm glad that you got to listen. Yeah, I know it's not a live show during the 설날 holidays, so the not being able to interact is a shame. But thank you for listening, and I hope that you interact a lot today. Yeah. All right, anyway, I'm going to let you know how you can participate, because you can also send us suggestions for the topic of the day. Now, for your 부산의 토픽은 여러분이 하고 싶은 이야기로 정해집니다. Let us know what topic you would like to discuss in the show. You can join the conversation in Korean and English. Send a text to pound 9050, 샵 9050 should cost you 101, a Kakao Talk message. You can also go through the BFM app or jump into the live chat through BFM or Busan English Broadcasting YouTube channel, which is the best way, I think. In the first half of the show, we're going to have Busan Is, where we bring you the latest updates and insights in the Busan news segment with 6 p.m. news anchor Hong Jung-hwa. After that, we have Latin and Maria, time to share my thoughts about everything in the world. It's also a moment to reflect on how these things were back in my day. And then we've got Busan Hot Places, a segment that takes you on a journey through the city, showcasing the city's most exciting events, must-see attractions, and also vibrant activities. In the second half, it doesn't stop. We'll have On the Mic, stories of Busan locals encountered on the streets of Busan. Also Busan's Tale, a storytelling segment delving into various aspects of the city. And then, of course, Quiz Master, daily quiz time with listeners, and a chance for you to win some prizes. There's a lot to play for today, so get messaging. Even if it's not competitive for the prize, just come and say hello. 노루님 messaging in saying 또 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Happy New Year again to you, 노루님. Thank you for coming and saying hello. Let's have a look here. Soynim saying, thank you for caring, Nick. Now that I splurged on the trip, it's time to get back to a frugal life. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. After I came back from traveling, I had to live frugally as well. That's a really good expression. Splurging on a trip. 돈을 엄청 많이 쓰는 거죠. That's good. And that's what you should do when you're traveling. You should splurge and then save when you come back. Because memories are more important than gathering a lot of money. At least I think. All right, get sending your messages. We'll be right back with Busan Is.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. Every day, we've got BFM's announcer Hong Jung-hwa with us, ready to fill us in on everything Busan. We're going to spotlight the latest and the greatest from the city with updates in both Korean and English. 안녕하십니까, 홍
안녕하세요.
단장님. 주말을 잘 보내셨나요?
네, 설 연휴가 이제 진짜 끝난 것 같죠.
너무 슬퍼요, 이제.
슬퍼요?
목이 좀 허전해요, 이제.
추석 기다리셔야 되네.
아, 추석은 9월이죠?
이번 추석도 길더라고요.
9월까지
연휴가.
기다려야 되잖아요.
아, 사실은 몇 년 전에 그 달력을 보면서 연휴가 긴 해가 언제인지 한번 몇 해 계속 넘겨봤거든요. 그때 한참 남았어요. 2025년이 설 연휴가 길고 추석 연휴가 길더라고요. 와, 2025년 되면 길다 했는데
Yeah.
이렇게 빨리 올 줄은 몰랐어요.
I know. Well, at least, okay, if we have the patience, you can wait until 추석.
네.
But until then, 그 사이에는 뭐가 좀 없죠? 있나요? 긴 연휴나 그런 거 없죠? 뭐
연휴를 생각하기보다 우리 이제 또 1월 1일부터 생각했던 또 가야죠. 공부도 하고.
Okay.
네.
Okay. Right. Anyway, it's a great segment here.
엄마 버전으로 잔소리하는 버전으로.
It's okay. I need it. I need this 잔소리. All right, we're going to go over some news.
네. 설 연휴인 지난달 28일 김해공항에서 에어부산 여객기 화재 사고가 발생했죠. 원인을 밝히기 위한 합동 감식이 오늘 오전부터 시작됐다는 소식입니다. 국토교통부 항공철도사고조사위원회를 비롯해서 소방과 경찰 또 항공기를 제작하고 설계한 국가에서 사고조사에 참여한다는 국제 민간 항공기구 규정에 따라서 프랑스 항공사고조사위원회도 함께 감식을 진행했습니다. 합동 감식은 탑승객과 승무원이 발화 지점으로 지목한 여객기 꼬리 쪽 기내 선반을 중심으로 집중적으로 진행됐고요. 목격자들의 증언에 따라서 기내로 반입돼 기내 수화물에 보관함에 보관됐던 휴대용 보조 배터리나 전자기기 등이 화재 원인일 수 있다는 주장도 나오고 있습니다. 여객기에서 회수한 블랙박스 기록도 정밀 분석 중인 것으로 알려졌습니다.
On January the 28th, during the Lunar New Year holiday, a fire broke out on an Air Busan passenger plane at Gimhae Airport. A joint investigation to determine the cause began on the morning of February the 3rd. The Aviation and Railway Accident Administration Board, along with the Fire Department, Police and the French BEA, is conducting the on-site inspection. As per ICAO regulations, the BEA is involved since Airbus, the aircraft manufacturer, is based in France. The investigation focuses on the rear overhead luggage compartment, identified by passengers and crew as the fire's origin. Witnesses reported hearing crackling sounds before smoke and sparks appeared. This has raised suspicions that a portable battery or electronic device stored in the compartment may have caused the fire. The ARAIB is also analyzing the aircraft's black box. The fire occurred at 10:15 p.m. while flight BX391 to Hong Kong was preparing to take off, leading to the evacuation of all 176 passengers and crew.
네, 부산시가 오는 7일 오후 2시 시청에서 2025년 정보화 사업 설명회를 엽니다. 부산시는 지역 정보통신기술기업과 소통하면서 다양한 의견을 정책에 반영하기 위해서 매년 설명회를 열고 있는데요. 부산시의 주요 정보화 사업은 스마트 행정 역량과 공공서비스 품질 향상, 또 부산형 지능행정 인공지능 서비스 도입, 빅데이터 분석 사업, 또 사상 하단선 1에서 309 통신 설비 공사 등입니다. 설명회에서는 정책의 목표와 추진 방향 소개, 또 발주 예정 정보화 사업 목록과 주요 사업 안내, 또 사업비 2억 원 이상의 주요 사업 업무 담당자의 상세한 설명 등의 순으로 진행되는데요. 관심 있는 시민이라면 누구나 설명회에 참여할 수 있습니다.
The city of Busan will hold the 2025 Information Technology Project Briefing at 2 p.m. on the 7th at the International Conference Hall of City Hall. Busan has been holding annual briefings to communicate with local information and communication technology companies and incorporate various opinions into its policies. The key information technology projects the city is pursuing include enhancing smart administrative capabilities, improving the quality of public services, introducing Busan-style AI services for intelligent administration, big data analysis projects, and communication facility construction for sections 1 to 3 of the Sasang-Hadan line. The briefing will cover an introduction to the city's information technology policy goals and direction, a list of upcoming information technology projects and key initiatives, detailed explanations of major projects with a budget of over 200 million Korean won, and a Q&A session. Anyone interested in information technology projects is welcome to attend the briefing.
네, 중소벤처기업부가 주관하는 시군구 연고산업 육성 협업 프로젝트 공모에서 영도구 커피산업 생태계 연구개발 클러스터 구축 사업이 최종 선정됐습니다. 공모 선정으로 영도구는 2년 동안 국비 12억 원을 포함한 시비 등 총 17억 1,400만 원을 지원받게 됐습니다. 수리 조선업이 지역 기반 산업이었던 영도구는 요즘 산업구조 변화와 또 지역 노후화로 인해서 인구 유출이 심한 부산의 대표적인 인구 감소 지역이 됐는데요. 지자체 활성화 방안의 대안으로 커피 산업을 모색하고 있는 영도구는 커피 복합 문화공간 조성과 또 커피 페스티벌을 매년 열고 있습니다.
The city of Busan announced that Yeongdo District's coffee industry ecosystem R&D cluster development project has been selected in the Local Industry Promotion Collaboration Project competition hosted by the Ministry of SMEs and Startups. With this selection, Yeongdo District will receive a total budget of 1.714 billion won, including 1.2 billion won in national funding and municipal funds over the next 2 years. Yeongdo District, once a regional hub for shipbuilding and repair, has faced significant population decline due to industrial restructuring and urban aging, making it one of Busan's most prominent areas experiencing population loss. As part of its efforts to revitalize the local community, Yeongdo District has been exploring the coffee industry as an alternative.
네, 도시철도 1호선 개통 40주년을 기념하는 스토리텔링 공모전이 열립니다. 1985년 7월 19일 부산 도시철도 1호선이 개통됐는데요. 부산교통공사는 시민들이 직접 겪은 감동적인 경험과 또 변화의 순간 등을 공유하고 역사를 돌아보는 시간을 마련하기 위해서 이번 공모전을 준비했다고 설명했습니다. 1,500자 이내의 수기나 1분 30초 내외의 영상 파일을 오는 3월 21일까지 제출하면 됩니다. 공사는 내외 외부 심사를 통해서 부문별 우수작 6편을 선정해서요. 총 810만 원 상당 규모의 상금을 시상할 예정입니다.
Busan Transportation Corporation is hosting a storytelling contest to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the opening of Urban Railway Line 1. The event aims to encourage citizens to share their memorable experiences and moments of change while reflecting on the history of the subway. July 19th, 1985, the opening of Busan Urban Railway Line 1. The submission period runs until March the 21st. Participants can submit either a written essay of up to 1,500 characters or a video file around 1 minute and 30 seconds. A total of 6 outstanding entries will be selected through internal and external evaluations, with a total prize pool of 8.1 million won awarded to the winners.
네. 이제는 과거의 기억이 막 역사가 되는 순간들이 있는 것 같아요. 뭐 예전에 찍었던 사진.
Yeah.
그죠. 이것도 역사 사진을 모집합니다 하면은 나에게는 그냥 추억 사진인데 이 역사가 되다니.
그렇죠. 어이없죠.
너무 빨리 시간이 가고 있습니다.
그렇죠. 저도 옛날에 어떤 게임 콘솔이 있거든요.
네.
플레이땡 게임 콘솔이었는데 요즘 애들이 다 와 이 옛날 콘솔이 있다고. I'm like, hey, when I was young, I used to play that console. That's
얼마
not...
안 됐어.
Yeah, they make it seem like 고대 그리스처럼 이렇게 막 얘기해가지고. We've got some messages coming in. S덕님께서 Good day, Nick, and 홍당당님, 홍 sweet 홍. 홍씨입니다.
네네, 맞습니다.
Very nice.
네.
Also, more messages saying hello, 홍당당, hello.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Happy New Year. All right, it is now time to move
네.
on to the 5초 속담.
그렇습니다. 네. 니게 속담 그 뒷부분이 굉장히 재미있습니다.
전 잘해서 그래요.
당당함
I'm a
좋습니다.
natural.
네.
타고난 거예요.
닉당당의 속담.
Okay, let's do it.
네, 첫 번째 속담 뒷부분을 완성해 주세요. 구더기 무서워.
구더기 그 약간 파리가 무서워서 뭐 음수를 제대로 버려야죠. 안
맞아요.
버리면
큰일 납니다.
구더기 많이 생기죠.
특히 여름에
그죠.
날파리도 생기고.
제가 경험상 얘기하겠습니다.
그러면 완성해 주세요. 구더기 무서워?
음수를 잘 버리세요.
이 좋은데요?
그죠?
이 속담 사전에 다시
맞아요.
올라가야 될 것 같아요.
I know, I agree. It's pretty
그러나
good.
땡.
모르겠어요. 그럼.
속담은
구더기 무서워.
구더기
뭘까요?
무서워. 장 못 담글까?
장, 장.
네, 우리 뭐
소스
된장,
장.
네네네네, 뭐 이런 거. 구더기가 가끔 거기다가 막 파리가 날아왔다가
약간
알을
질문식으로 얘기하는 거예요. 장 못 담글까?
네, 장 못 담그랴? 뭐 장 못 담겠느냐? 뭐
그럼-
이렇게.
그럼
맞죠.
무조건 장을 담겨야죠.
그렇죠. 구더기 무서워서 장을 담그지 않으면 안 되는 거죠. 네.
오케이.
네, 작은 위험이나 구더기가 징그럽긴 하지만 작은 위험이나 두려움 때문에 정작 해야 할 중요한 것들을 못하면 안 된다. 용기를 가지고 작은 것들은 넘어서라. 이런 얘기예요.
무슨 일이 있어도
그렇죠.
반드시 무조건
네네.
해야 된다.
네.
Okay, that's a good one.
그렇습니다. 구더기 무서워. 작은
영어로
것도 안
뭘까요?
볼까?
I don't know, what is that in English? I guess 직역을 하면 안 되죠.
네,
직역은
네, 약간 이런 뜻으로
의역을 하자면 you gotta do it regardless. Okay. Regardless of the situation, you have to do it.
해야 된다.
Yeah, yeah. That's a very
넘어서자.
yeah, 완전 진짜 의역했습니다.
아,
But yeah. Okay, all right then. Let's move on to number 2. 두 번째로 넘어가겠습니다.
자, 하늘이 무너져도
하늘이 무너져도 영어로 좀 속담은 아닌데 약간 말이 있거든요. 세계 종말이 와도 세금을 내야 된다.
사과나무 아니고요.
그래서 하늘이 무너져도 세금을 아직도 내야 된다.
아우.
그런 거 맞을까요? 예,
그렇긴 하죠.
끝까지 죽을
끝까지.
때도 세금을 내야 된다.
아, 그렇군요. 네.
예, 모르겠습니다.
네. 하늘이 무너져도 솟아날 구멍이 있다. 속담은.
약간 긍정적으로 생각하라는.
그렇죠. 하늘이 무너질 리는 없겠지만 그만큼 큰 일이 있어도 반드시 살아남고 또 헤쳐나갈 수 있는 방법이 있으니 이것도 역시 용기를 가져라. 이런 얘기입니다. 네.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Every cloud has a silver lining, kind of.
네.
Yeah, okay.
맞습니다. 하늘이 무너져도 솟아날 구멍이 있다. 호랑이에게 물려가도 정신만 차리면 된다랑 비슷했어요.
yeah, I
지난주에
remember.
썼죠. 네.
I remember.
자,
Okay.
마지막 속담입니다. 급하다고 바늘 허리에
바늘을 허리에 찔러버리다? 그런 거예요? 뭘까요? 그 바늘을 어떻게 허리에 뭐?
바늘에 보면 귀가 있고 바늘은 구멍 있잖아요.
예.
귀라고
그 줄기.
네네. 바늘 줄기.
그거 허리라고 해요?
바늘 허리라고 해요. 급하다고 바늘 허리에 그 뒤는
급하다고 바늘 허리에. 모르겠습니다. 네, I don't know. Stab someone.
정답은 급하다고 바늘 허리에 실을 매어 쓸까.
Okay. So,
바느질할
wrong
때는
place.
그렇죠.
예.
바느질할 때는 구멍에 실을 꿰고 바느질을 해야 되는데 너무 급하면 너 눈도 침침한데 그 바늘 구멍에 실 꿰기가 어렵잖아요. 조급한 마음에 너무 급하니까 허리에 실을 매는 거예요. 바느질 빨리 하려고. 하지만 바느질은 되지 않으니
예.
무엇이든지 순서가 있고 해야 할 것들이 있으니까.
단디해라.
네네. 꼭
okay.
그
제대로.
바빠도 순서를 지키고 원리대로 해야 된다.
So don't cut corners. Yeah, don't cut corners. Yeah, don't try and find the small, quick thing.
맞아.
제대로 하고 천천히
네,
순서대로
맞아요.
제대로 하라.
급하다고 바늘 허리에 실 매었을까?
모르세요?
다시 새기고 있습니다. 저도.
That was good. That was really 엄청 재밌었습니다. I've never heard any of these. 이 세 개 다 처음 들었거든요. 그래서
그래요.
배우고 갑니다.
네네.
감사합니다.
나도 기억에 남아요. 구더기 무서워 음식 쓰레기는 빨리 버려야 된다. 기억하도록
It's
하겠습니다.
good. 좋은 조언인 것 같은데요.
맞습니다.
가시기 전에 저
네.
오늘의 텍스트 토픽이 있거든요.
네네.
What was the biggest part of your holiday spending? 여러분의 설날 연휴 지출 중 가장 큰 비중을 차지한 항목은 무엇인가요? 뭐 예를 들어서 세뱃돈, 외식, 상차림, 쇼핑, 문화생활 등등. 홍당당은요?
이번에는 세뱃돈.
세뱃돈.
네네네. 이번에는 세뱃돈.
예, 얼마요?
제가
예, 얘기 안 하셔도 돼요. You don't have to say. It's a secret. It's a secret. Yeah. Okay. 소이님 said, 홍당당님 설명 좋아요. 저도 이 세그먼트 들으며 배우는 중입니다. Oh, good. It's not just me. 저만 아니네요.
네.
다행이다.
저도 포함됩니다. 보고 급하다고 바늘 네.
Good. We can all learn.
네.
Thank you so much, 홍당당, and 내일 뵙겠습니다.
네, 감사합니다.
All right, so we're going to take a song break. Don't go anywhere. Send us messages based on the text topic, which I just mentioned earlier. We've got a request song from Benny Nim. This is 언제나 by 허각.
널 사랑해 시간이 흘러도 널 사랑해 세상이 변해도 난 언제나 내 곁을 지켜주는 네가 보면 늘 네 생각이 나 환한 미소로 시작하고 지친 하루 끝에서 또 네 생각에 나 누구보다도 난 행복한 사람 이제 슬프지 않아 다시 울지도 않아 내 모든 걸 다 바쳐서 널 사랑해 시간이 흘러도 널 사랑해 세상이 변해도 난 언제나 내 곁을 지켜주는 네가 있어서 참 다행이야 고마워 네가 눈물 흘려도 멈춰줄 순 없지만 너의 곁에서 함께 울어줄게 이제 아프지 말자 다시 울지도 말자 내 모든 걸 다 바쳐서 널 사랑해 시간이 흘러도 널 사랑해 세상이 변해도 난 언제나 내 곁을 지켜주는 네가 있어서 참 다행이야 고마워 천 번을 넘어져도 또다시 쓰러져도 다시 일어날 거야 비바람 몰아쳐도 어둠이 내려도 널 지켜줄게 너 때문에 내 심장은 뛰어 저 하늘에 소리쳐 사랑하는 사람 세상에 너뿐이라고 사랑해
These days, it's no exaggeration to say that most trends originate from social media. Every popular product starts there, and the latest memes and slang phrases all emerge from these platforms. Because of this, even those who don't actively upload content often create at least one account and occasionally check in to keep up with trends. Do you know what the most frequently seen word on social media is these days? That's right, it's chill. This word first gained popularity through an image of a brown dog wearing jeans, a grey sweater, and red sneakers. What makes this dog stand out is its hands tucked into its pockets and its inattentive smile. This easygoing expression is what defines the chill guy. The essence of chill guy is the attitude of it's okay or no big deal. Whenever chill guy appears, captions like don't stress it or life's messy bro are always included in the image. Many believe that having a chill mindset, which is going with the flow and trusting that things will work out, can help reduce stress and improve mental well-being, especially for those dealing with anxiety. 라떼는 말이야. For so long, people have felt the need to move faster and work harder to survive and succeed in this busy world. But now, many are beginning to realize that sometimes stepping away from the race and embracing a moment of calm might be just as valuable. 세상에는 이런 일도 있고 저런 일도 있는 거야. chill하게 넘겨버려. 모든 일을 다 잘할 수는 없잖아. chill하게 생각해. Welcome back, everybody. It's now 4:38 in the afternoon. I want to read some messages. We've got quite a lot. I'll see if I can get through some of them. Molly's, we've got people that came back from holidays. Soinem came back from Australia saying 호주에서는 지하철이랑 비슷한 트레인을 내릴 때 안내 방송에서 disembark here 라고 표현하는 게 신기했어요. 그리고 여기도 Mind the Gap이라는 방송 계속 나와요. Lovely라는 표현도 많이 하고 영국이랑 비슷한 것 같아요. That's interesting. Disembark here. I like that too. Yeah, 여기서 하차하세요. Something like that, right? Get off. Basically says get off. You know, they're being nice about it. That's really cool. 고수님, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Saying 벌써 2월이에요. 나 뭐 했죠? Oh, yeah, it's already been 1 month has gone by. I feel the same. What have I accomplished this month? Hey, doesn't matter. It's not a race, right? Michael Kimnim, good to see you, my friend. Michael Kimnim saying, 이발소 체험 후 거칠어진 남자 닉. I need to get a refund, I think. 아무것도 거칠 것 없는 장 PD님. 장기 연휴 후 월요일을 보내고 있는 모든 포열 메이츠 좋은 오후입니다. Thank you, Michael Kim. Welcome to the show, my friend. Yeah, I don't mind being a little bit rough. It's okay. Also mentioning saying 닉은 콧수염 길러도 잘 어울릴 것 같아요. You want to see? I found a picture actually. I'm going to show a picture on my phone. This is when I was traveling. This is when I was in Egypt. And I didn't shave for quite a few weeks. You want to zoom into that? There's a picture of me in Egypt. Whoa. You see that? Yeah. That's it. I was in a restaurant, and that was about a month. My beard doesn't grow very fast, but that was about a month of growing. But I liked it. I felt like a hobo, but who doesn't care, which I like. But thank you. I'll assume you're talking compliments, my friend. Also. Let's have a look here. We have 임성환님. Welcome to the show, my friend. Saying 현재 저는 광주에서 복귀하고 있습니다. Oh, so you're from Gwangju. Oh, you've returned to Gwangju, right? Wait.
He's from Gwangju to his hometown.
광주에서 복귀 중이. Okay, you're going from Gwangju. You travel a lot, don't you? Wow, that's awesome. I'm very jealous of your lifestyle. On the train. 저 KTX 타고 복귀하고 하겠습니다. Have a safe journey, my friend, and I hope you enjoyed your holidays. Let's have a look here. More messages coming in. Jinli Nim, hello. Hi, picnic. Yeah, pick me up. Good to see you, Jinli Nim. I hope you're having a great day. And I asked you a question. What did you spend the most money on during 설날? 여러분의 설날 연휴 지출 중 가장 큰 비중을 차지한 항목은 무엇인가요?가 오늘의 텍스트 토픽 질문이었는데요. 포우님 says 배달 음식에 돈을 제일 많이 썼어요. 할 건 별로 없고 한 것 별로 없고 친척들도 안 만났다 보니 집에서 맛있는 걸 종종 시켜 먹었어요. You know what? You put a sad emoticon face, but I think that's great. You know, you got to spend some you time and do what you enjoy and eat what you like to eat as well. So I'm glad about that. 소이님 saying 저도 외식인 것 같아요. 브리스번에 이 어떤 땡땡 떡볶이 매장이 있는데 현지인들 줄 서서 먹더라고요. 매운 음식 그리워서 한번 먹어봤는데 떡볶이, 김밥, 한 줄, 튀김 6개 이렇게가 $43. 43달러예요. 한국의 2.5배 수준이라고 하셨어요. You know what? Korean food is really expensive abroad. Even 20 years ago, no, 10, 15 years ago, in London, I ate 된장찌개. It was like 15,000원. It was crazy. And it wasn't very good. They had carrots in it, which was really weird. But, you know, you sacrifice things. I can't find good English food here, really. So, there you go. Yeah. 진리님 saying, 오후 4시부터는 중저음 닉 목소리 수혈해야죠. Is that like get your blood, transfuse your blood back? Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate that. And 수덕션님, welcome to the show. We're going to move on to our next segment, so don't go anywhere. Jimmy is here.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Welcome back, everyone. It is time for 부산핫플 with Jimmy in the building. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
Doing good.
You good?
Yeah, it's February already, so I'm happy about it.
Yeah, February is a hard word to say.
Yes.
How do you say February?
February.
Yeah. Some people say February. Some people say February.
Yeah.
I say February. 근데 전 틀렸어요. February.
Right. Yay. 뭐 토마토나 토메이토나
Exactly.
뭐.
Yeah. Tomato.
Don't really matter.
Anyway, you have a good 추석?
추석? No, 설날.
I'm speaking in the future. Did future Jimmy 추석을 잘 보냈어요?
I will.
Did you have a good 설날?
Yeah, I definitely had a good 설날.
Cool.
I actually visited my parents' place.
Oh,
we
cool.
spent great time.
Yeah.
We had some barbecue and stuff, so it was good.
I wonder, we got a lot of messages talking about chill, because for 라떼는 말이야 segment, we talked about the word chill.
Oh.
We have some messages. 소희님 saying, chill이라는 단어 엄청 많이 보여요, 요즘. And Michael Kim님 says, 미국 친구들이 chill out이라는 표현 엄청 많이 쓰더라고요.
Yeah.
그리고 Juliet님 says, chillax도 있고요.
맞죠.
네, 저도 chillax이라고 옛날에 엄청 많이 얘기했거든요.
저도
chillax, bro.
Yeah, 아니면 뭐 kick back and relax 이런 거 많이 하죠.
Do you say the word chill a lot?
Yeah, I do. I actually do.
Because it can be a very offensive word. You know, it's
Yeah.
like saying 진정하세요, right? If you say if someone is like 막 흥분해가지고 화났을 때 chillax or chill, it's like saying calm down.
Right. So
It's like-
yeah, it's kind of depending on the
진정해라.
different situations, right?
Yeah, so be careful when you say it.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, this is 부산핫플. Yeah, what are we talking about?
I actually went to Haeundae Beach yesterday. I mean, it kind of continues on with the event that I've already explained and introduced you guys a couple months ago. The 2025 Haeundae Light Festival was actually ended yesterday. And because of that, they had a finale event for the drone and fireworks show.
Yeah.
So I was actually there. Yeah, I checked out the drone show and the fireworks. It actually went over like about 15 minutes or so, but it kind of felt that it kind of went more.
Yeah.
I was really, really fascinated about it.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't actually get to see some of these major things that happened.
Yeah.
I know you kept talking about it leading up to it, but I never got around to seeing it. So tell us about all of this.
Yeah, so I mean, it was actually the grand finale. It at the Light Festival went over 1 month and a half, and yesterday was actually the last day. And for at 7 p.m. for 15 minutes, 1,000 drones lit up on the sky.
Yeah.
And after doing that for about 10 minutes, and then for like the last 5-6 minutes or so, they actually also did the fireworks event.
Really?
So it was, and I thought that if it's only for like 15 minutes, I just thought that it's not gonna be that much of a people, but
Yeah.
it was actually thousands
Really?
of people. So for me, it was kind of hard for me to find the people to interview because, as you know, if there's like fully packed,
Yeah.
and I actually got there an hour early, but it was already like
What time did you get there?
6 p.m.
And it was already packed.
Yeah. Wow. So I was just like trying to find people to interview because it was really, really crowded. But yeah, it was really fun.
At least I find Haeundae is quite big.
It
Like,
is.
It's very wide, whereas compared to 광안리, it's a bit more 좀 더 좁아가지고.
그렇죠.
좀 힘들 수도 있는데.
그렇죠.
Yeah, but I guess you managed to find some people, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It was
What-
really, really fun.
So the atmosphere was good, basically, right?
Yeah, I mean, thousands of people actually gathered to watch the incredible performances, and
Yeah.
they actually waited from like 5 to 6 p.m. And then it only went for like 15 minutes, but I actually happened to see a lot of people were really, really satisfied with it.
Okay, great
Yeah.
stuff. So you went around, you managed to get some interviews. So 수고 많았어요.
감사합니다.
네, 고생이 엄청 많았어요.
Yeah. So for the first interview, I actually got to interview the resident who came all the way from Kumjeonggu. And he actually happened to visit Haeundae a lot. And then he also enjoyed this Haeundae Light Festival. And then he was actually looking forward to watch the fireworks show as well. So let's listen to the audio clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 저는
부산 금정구에서 온 김종훈이라고 합니다.
와, 금정구에서 또 이렇게 해운대까지 오셨는데
예, 예.
저희가 계속적으로 이번 겨울 내내 비축제가 진행이 됐고 오늘이 마지막 날이잖아요.
네.
비축제는 한번 둘러보셨을까요?
예, 매번 이제 오다 보니까는 가끔씩 여기 오고
네.
뭐 재밌게 보고 있습니다.
오늘 그러면 이렇게 피날레로 불꽃쇼를 이렇게 진행을 하는데 드론 쇼를 이건 혹시 어떻게 알고 오셨을까요?
아, 그냥 뭐 방송으로도 듣고 뭐 여기 자주 오다 보니까는 이제 뭐 현수막이나 이런 거 보고 이제 한다고 해요. 원래 어제 하는 걸로 들었는데 어제 비 때문에 안 하고 이제 오늘 한다고 해서 그냥 오늘 왔어요.
정확하십니다. 지금
예.
이제 잠시 후 7시부터 진행을 하는데 지금 또 명당 자리에 앉아 계세요. 1시간
예.
전부터.
예.
이번 연도에 지금 들어보니까 그래도 자주 오시는 것 같은데
네.
이번 연도에 특히 좀 드론쇼와 비축제에 대해서 소감 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
저는 이제 강할리 이제 드론쇼도 많이 보고 하니까 뭐 재밌을 것 같기도 하고 그 강할리는 이제 드론쇼만 하는데 이제 불꽃쇼도 한다 해서 불꽃쇼는 좀 더 화려하지 않을까 해서 왔습니다.
알겠습니다. 그 즐겁게 잘 관람하시고 1시간 뒤에 저희도 같이 보면서 또 응원을 하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
예.
Yeah, he heard about this drone show on TV and came here really often, like every year. So he found out that through the advertisement, and then he was really looking forward to it.
Yeah. It made me laugh because the way you said, "Wow, you came from 금정구에서 왔다고?" 그렇게 안 먼 것 같은데. It's like a 30-minute ride away, man.
Right, right.
Yeah.
No, because you know why? I actually got rejected a couple times beforehand, and then those people actually are a Haeundae resident.
Oh.
And then they kind of like said no to me.
해운대 resident
Like,
좀 도도하고.
아니에요.
Not because they're from 해운대. Because they live there.
I know.
현지인이라서.
I know. 현지인이라서 I have really nothing to talk about. 그런
얘기하고
무드였거든요. 근데 I finally happened to find somebody, and then he was like, "I'm from 금정구." I'm like, "Oh,
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm not offending anyone from 해운대. I live in 해운대. 저는 해운대구에 삽니다. 전 도도한 사람이 아니에요.
그럼요.
Yeah. Anyway, let's quickly move on. What have we got next?
Yeah, and then I actually got to meet a couple who flew all the way from Russia, and then they actually got here last night, and then he didn't really know about this event, obviously, and then we actually got to talk about this, and then he decided to watch it later with his girlfriend. So let's listen to the audio clip together.
Hi, may I know your name and where you're from?
Hello, my name is Ramil. I'm from Russia.
Oh, Ramil.
Yeah,
Nice meeting you.
nice to meet
We are
you.
actually out here at Haeundae Beach. And as you may know or maybe not, but today is actually the last day of the Busan Light Festival. And for the finale, we're having actually a drone show and the fireworks festival here.
Oh,
so
that's
did you
cool.
actually know about this?
No, I didn't know that about that. Just was like, just randomly walking around and nice to see a lot of people here.
They're
waiting
actually
for
waiting,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why you kind of like become curious.
Yeah.
And you actually got to know because of me. Wow,
Yes.
that's fabulous. So I guess now at this point, you guys will be staying here until 7 o'clock and
I
then
think
you'll be
so.
watching the drones.
I think so,
Have
yeah.
you ever seen this kind of a drone show or fireworks, maybe here in Korea or back home?
No, it's first time. Yeah, really. I think it's really curious how it will look like because I'm interested in that. I think it will be nice and really good experience.
Do you maybe have any other plans after this?
No, we just came here in Korea last night. Yeah,
Okay.
and we were walking around, so we were planning just to go back home in hotel and take some rest. But we'll wait.
And have the rest of the journey here in Korea, and then I'll get to see you guys later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. So I guess, even with a lot of tourists, they don't know that the event is going on, but there are so many tourists at Haeundae.
Right.
It was lucky for them to be able to witness something so cool.
For sure. And then they just got here like last night, and then they're actually leaving tomorrow. So I hope that it actually became their good memory.
I
for
definitely
them.
think it will. Right.
Yeah.
We've got another clip as well. You managed to get 3 people to interview. That's really
Yeah.
impressive.
I actually interviewed a Haeundae resident.
You did?
He actually showed a positive response to the festival and showed interest in visiting again. So let's listen to the last audio clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
네. 부산 해운대에서 온 정승주라고 합니다.
지금까지 해운대에서 비축제를 이번 겨울 내내 진행을 했는데요.
네.
오늘이 좀 피날레여서 지금
네, 그렇죠.
드론쇼랑 파이어웍스를 기다리고 계신데
그렇죠.
기대감, 소감 한번 여쭤봐도 될까요?
네, 엄청 기대가 돼요.
혹시 기대감 한번 말씀해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
저는 원래 불꽃놀이 엄청 좋아하거든요. 그래서 다른 지역도 찾아갈 만큼인데 가까운 데서 한다고 하니까 차 막힐까봐 버스 타고 왔어요.
잘하셨습니다. 그러면 어차피 지금 해운대 시민이시니까 하나 여쭤볼게요. 광안리 같은 경우에는 굉장히 자주 광안리 드론쇼라는 게 있잖아요. 근데 어떻게 보면 해운대에는 지금 이렇게 피날레로 말고는 딱히 저희가 고정적으로 정해져 있는 게 없다 보니까 조금 해운대 시민으로서 바람이 있으시다면 어떤 게 있으실까요?
네, 꾸준히 정기적으로 있었으면 더 많은 관광객이 오지 않을까, 더 발전으로 이루어지지 않을까 생각합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah, he's definitely looking forward to have more of this kind of event in Haeundae so that they could actually promote more to the tourists and etc.
For sure. It's got to be great living in Haeundae and having the access to these festivals so frequently. Many years ago, I used to live right next to Gwangali 해수욕장. So whenever there was the fireworks festival or these other shows, I could just step out my front door and see it.
I know.
Now I don't live anywhere near, but it's really convenient when you get to live somewhere so close.
Right. So if you live somewhere so close, you don't really have to think about like those traffic jams and stuff, just like the Haeundae resident. That I interviewed.
For sure, yeah. We got a message from Soinem. Actually, they just came from Australia. Also visited Busan a while back. And, you know, we're talking about Busan here. They said 브리즈번에서 2시간 이동해서 골드코스트도 다녀왔는데 저희 둘 다 첫 소감이 이거였어. 여기보다 부산이 더 좋다. 골드코스트 메인 로드 이름이 캐빌 로드인데 여기가 구남로랑 똑같네라고.
진짜요?
I mean, I haven't been to Australia before, so I can't compare. But you know, Brisbane and anywhere, the Gold Coast in Australia is so famous.
Right.
You know, Busan must have made such a good impression on you for you to compare them.
Right. 우리 청취자분 말씀만 듣고는 굳이 브리즈번 안 가봐도 되겠네요.
그렇죠.
그냥 구남로 갈게요, 저는.
Well, people say if you go to, where is it? 영도, you don't have to go to Santorini. What was it? Wait.
That's true. That's true. No, that's true. That's true.
I mean,
I agree.
You experience them for different 매력s, right? And different foods.
True.
Things like that. But yeah.
Right.
I would still love to go visit, but I think that, you know, I think while we're here, we can enjoy so much to do with the beaches and the water as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Someone saying 이 코너 너무 좋아요라고 하셨어요.
와, 감사합니다.
He does a lot of preparing, a lot of interviews, very brave. You know, I could never get
Come on,
interviews.
don't say that. I know you can do it.
I'm not like that. That's why we need you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week, my friends.
All right, see you guys next week.
All right, everyone. We are going to end the first half here, but don't go anywhere because we'll be back very soon in the second half.
부산 영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
부산 글로벌 도시재단 대표이사 전용호입니다. 부산은 대한민국의 굳건한 성장 동력으로서 물류, 금융, 영상, 관광, 문화, 디지털 첨단 산업의 중심지인 글로벌 허브 도시로 나아가고 있습니다. 이를 위해 부산 글로벌 도시재단은 부산을 대표하는 도시 외교의 플랫폼을 지향합니다. 세계 평화도시 부산의 브랜드를 강화하는 부산 UN 위크와 부산 글로벌 도시 포럼, 유라시아 도시 외교단, 개발협력 포럼, 그리고 세계 시민 축제는 부산의 소프트 파워의 상징으로 자리매김하고 있습니다. 부산 영어방송도 시민과 함께 영어하기 편한 도시, 세계와 경쟁하며 더불어 살아가는 부산을 만들어가겠습니다. 시민이 행복한 글로벌 허브 도시 부산, 부산 글로벌 도시재단이 함께합니다.
The weather is so nice today. I'm sure this won't be a big deal.
A 3-second long lapse in judgment can burn up an entire mountain, which will take 100 years to recover. We can protect these lush forests if you follow these guidelines. First, do not bring flammable materials to the mountains. Second, do not cook or camp in the mountains. Third, do not litter cigarette butts. Your small actions are the first step towards protecting the beautiful forest. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
김밥가게 박 사장님도, 문구점 김 사장님도, 우리 부산의 경제를 움직이는 사람들. 우리 동네 작은 가게로 향하는 발걸음이 우리 부산의 경제를 키워가는 한 걸음입니다. 부산 방송광고 발전 협의회.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
포열 부산 아닙니까? 원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열 부산.
포열 부산.
할까요? 포열 부산.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name is Brian and I'm from Daegu.
Nice to meet you, Brian. And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How old are you and what are your hobbies and things like that?
I just turned 36 and I love sports and music. I like running and recently I do box.
What did you do for Solnar?
This Solnar holiday was so long that I could go to Seoul to travel, and I could meet my cousin in Seoul. So I went to Seoul from on the beginning of the holidays, and I came back to Daegu, and I went to Sangju, which is my father's hometown. So, but my mom couldn't go to Sangju together because she has some working problem. So me and my dad, we went to Sangju and we had a visit to my grandparents and grandparents, and we had a really nice time in Sangju.
And did you guys drive or how did you get there?
Usually my dad drives to go to Sangju because that's his hometown. But this time I have my own car, so I drove to Sangju with my dad.
Oh, wonderful. And was the traffic really bad? A lot of people also traveling, or how was that?
There weren't many cars on the road. I think that's because it was so long holidays that people could make their own choice to go to their hometown or somewhere. And so, yeah, it was okay to drive, and we made a proper time to get there.
All right, sounds great. And so it's the new year, and maybe lots of people are making new resolutions. What are some things that you want to do in the new year? Do you have any goals or dreams that you want to accomplish this year?
Yes. First, I wish all my family and my healthy life. And I'm going to Canada in April, so I wish everything goes well with me in abroad country, and I hope I can achieve my goal in Canada.
And what's your goal in Canada?
I want to study. Business administration and psychology in Canada.
Oh, wow. And have you ever been to Canada before, or will this be your first time?
I went to Canada like 10 years ago, actually, with working holiday visa. And I really liked that. I really wanted to stay more. I even wanted to live there for some years. So I was kind of preparing, but I couldn't make my dream come true. But this year I'm going to my dreams come true.
All right. Well, I hope you can do that. And you're here in Busan right now, visiting. What do you like most about Busan? What are your favorite things that you like to see when you visit Busan?
Obviously, I love the beaches in Busan, like ocean. Today, I went to Gwangan Beach, and it was really nice. The tide was so gentle, and it is so warm, and I had a really nice walk on Gwangan Beach.
Is Gwangli your favorite beach in Busan?
Yes, I like the Gwangan Bridge in the nighttime especially, and I had a lot of memories in Gwangan Beach, so that's my favorite.
All right, well, I hope this year you can have all your dreams come true, and 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
네, 감사합니다. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Thank you.
Thank you to Tegan for bringing us on the mic today. And today we had someone who's it seems like an awesome adventurous spirit, a real traveler. We had Brian Kim, who's a Korean person living in or from Daegu. His hobbies are sports and music. And for his holidays, he traveled with his father to see relatives. He has a goal to move to Canada and get his bachelor's degree in business administration and psychology. And he's been there before to do working holidays. And he loves the water, the beaches, especially Gwangan. He's a real adventurous spirit, and I respect that a lot. So it was great to hear the story of Brian Kim today. And we have this segment on the mic every day, bringing us Busan people and people who travel to Busan as well. It's fantastic to hear their voices and their experiences. Well, everyone, the time is 5:06 in the afternoon. Welcome back to the show. It is the second half of For Your Busan. I hope you're having a good Monday, as good as it can be. You know, we've just come off the heels of a long vacation, so many people might be feeling the post-holiday blues. Yeah, the 명절 후유증이죠. So hopefully you're feeling okay. And if you are still feeling a bit lethargic and a bit de-energized, hopefully we can pick you up a little bit in this show with some great corners, great segments, and some good music too. Let's have a look at some of the messages we've got. We had 6890번님 messaging in saying 설 연휴에 부산 갔어요. 간 김에 외국인 거리 가서 카레도 먹었답니다 라고 하셨어요. 그리고 사진도 첨부해서 보내주셨는데요. 진짜 맛있어 보여요. So I guess you're talking about 그 김해 동상시장 얘기하시는 거죠. The picture, I don't, is it Indian curry? it looks almost like Indian curry. 약간 인도 카레처럼 생겼지만 좀 달라요. It looks delicious though. Where did you go? What food was it? I think it might be Indian curry, but if it wasn't, let me know. It looks delicious, and I hope you had a great time in Busan. Thanks for letting us know what you did as well. We have Busan Ajanim as well. Welcome to the show. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a good Monday and a good day overall. It's good to see you, of course. Now, I want to tell you how you can participate to the show. You can send messages to pound 9050, sharp 9050, should cost you 101. A Kakao Talk message, just search for BEFM or 부산영어방송 in English. Or even better, go onto the YouTube website. So I feel like an old person saying that. Hop onto YouTube, type in BEFM, click on For Your Busan. You can see me in the studio here and talk with all of the mates in the live chatting area. Now, we got a song request from Michael Kimnim. I haven't heard this song in a long time. In a very long time. It came out when I first started at BFM, so I remember playing it on repeat basically every single day. But, you know, it's been a long time since I've heard it, so let's listen to it. Requested by Michael Kimnim. This is Dynamite by BTS.
'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. My shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is dead heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat chain like money. This go overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, bring a friend, join the crowd, whoever wanna come along. Word up, talk, just move right up the wall. There night, sky's the light, so we dance to the break of dawn.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball.
This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat chain like money. This go overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I glow. And let's go! 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Life is dynamite. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Life is dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Light it up like dynamite. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Light it up like dynamite. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. This is so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite.
Zooby zooby dooby bum para, zooby dooby param pam, zooby dooby nache pagal stupid man.
Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. We just listened to Dynamite by BTS, courtesy of Michael Kimnim. Thank you very much for that blast from the past. About 5 years ago past. When did it come out? 2020년에 나왔죠, 그 노래. I think 2020 or 2019, one of those times. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. Let's read some messages before we move on. Oh, we had a reply from 6890번님. So they sent the picture of the curry and their time in Busan, and they said, I asked them if it was Indian curry, and they went, 네, 인도 카레입니다. 양고기 카레랍니다. 정말 맛있었어요. 니기 카레 좋아한다고 해서 외국인 거리 간 김에 카레 먹었답니다. 네, 한번 먹어보세요. 맛있어요. It looks delicious. You know what? Lamb curry, mwah, buonissimo. I love it. It's so good. You know what's interesting? If you have a lamb curry, you don't call it lamb. Well, you can do. It's often called mutton. Mutton is like an old sheep. Lamb, and it sounds kind of cruel. 이렇게 말하니까 좀 잔인한 것 같은데. It's like, lamb is like young lamb. But if you have like sheep meat, it's called mutton, which is interesting.
How do you spell?
M-U-T-T-O-N. M-U-T-T-O-N is mutton. 그냥 양고기인데 조금 더 나이가 좀 많이 든 양고기. Yeah. It's used a lot in curry, Indian curry. So, and that looks like what you had, 6890번님. It looks delicious. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It makes me want to eat some curry right now. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your experiences. We had 진이류 정이님. I haven't seen you in ages. Messaging on KakaoTalk, just saying you left. 약간 좀 배신 당하셔가지고 you left. 어떻게 가셨어? I'm back now, Jeannie-님. It's nice to see your name. I still remember you. And also a long time ago at the networking party we met, I believe, as well. It's good to see you, Jeannie-님. How are you doing these days? Thanks for messaging in. We had also Soy-님 saying 저는 오늘부터 night shift 근무 시작하는데 오랜만에 밤 근무고 잠을 못 자서 좀 걱정이 되네요. 잘할 수 있겠죠? 발걸음이 무겁습니다. When you do shift work, when you change from day to night to afternoon to morning to night, it can be really taxing on your body. So take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Hopefully you're going to be doing night shift for a while so you can have a bit of routine. If not, well, try and get rest when you can. But we have Sudok Shonnim saying, I'm sure you'll be fine. That's the spirit. Fighting. And I hope you have a good shift. Hopefully keep yourself entertained. Yeah, it's not easy. So sending you some positive energy to get you through your night shift. 힘내세요. Jenny-님 as well saying, 안녕하세요, 닉 그리고 보열 친구들. Welcome, Jenny-님. Good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you had a good week last week and a good weekend. It's wonderful to have you here. Jubro, hello, mate. Welcome to the show. Also saying what they spent the most money on this 설날 period. Oh, that's a good point. Today's text topic, totally forgot. Is that? What was your biggest part of your holiday spending? 여러분의 설날 연휴 지출 중에 가장 큰 비중을 차지한 항목은 무엇인가요? 그러니까 오늘의 텍스트 토픽 질문이었습니다. 뭐 세뱃돈이든지 외식이든지 상차림, 쇼핑, any of these things, what did you spend the most on? Jubro said, I spent the most money on food, buffet, restaurant and mart. Hey, I think that's acceptable for this 설날 holiday. If you're spending money on food, it's a 설날 well spent. So good to see you as well. Welcome to the show as always. Anyone else tell me? Let me know. Jenny-님 saying mutton이 늙은 양이군요. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's kind of an older sheep. Usually they say older meat is tougher. 좀 질기다고 하잖아요. But mutton is very soft. I guess because lamb, no matter how you cook it, it's always pretty soft. And then they said 마트에서 봤는데 뭔가 했는데 yeah, it's not a very common thing, but it's used in New Zealand food for sure and British food as well. All right, it is now time for today's quiz, and today is the acrostic poem contest. Using the word of the day, please create an acrostic poem and we'll pick the best one. If you make it fun or meaningful, your chances of becoming the winner will be pretty high. So, today's word for the acrostic poem or 이행시 is 이월. Because it is February, of course, right? 네, 오늘은 이월'로 이행시를 지어보도록 하겠습니다. 멋진 시를 보내신 분들 중에 추첨을 통해서 선물을 드리겠습니다. So, it's the acrostic poem day. Very simple. Just take those two characters, 이 plus 월, and send me 이행시. Make it creative. You know, I can't think of one right now. 이 월요일은 힘듭니다. Because it's the first day back. Short and sweet. But please make it better than that one. I just made because it's terrible. 그리고 오늘의 토픽에 관한 여러분의 참여도 기다리고 있습니다. Lots of things to send in, lots of reasons to get involved. 최승님 saying, I spent an arm and a leg on 상차림. Oh, wow. It's never good to spend an arm and a leg because you'll be broke afterwards. I like that expression though. It's good. Spent an arm and a leg. Kind of like you splurged. But arm and a leg has a very negative connotation. It means you spent too much. Hopefully you can recuperate your losses until 추석. Alright, send them to pound 9050 샵 9050, which will cost you 101, a KakaoTalk message or a YouTube live chat message. We're going to be back with some... I'm going to read some of them after the song break. We've got Beautiful Things, which is our next song, which is by Benson Boone, requested by Sudok Shonnim. We'll be right back.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. But I know the things He gives me, He can take away. And I hold you every night, and that's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love. But I'm up and I'm thinking I just might lose it all. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got.
That was Beautiful Things, requested by Sudok Shonnim, and it was by Benson Boone. Thank you for that request song, saying it was my favorite song. I can see why it's a beautiful song, very powerful and emotional. That was just for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Welcome back, everyone, to the show. It is 5:22 in the afternoon. We're in the middle of our Quiz Master segment, going over an acrostic poem. 오늘은 이월'로 이행시를 받아보고 있습니다. We've got some creative ones coming in. Let's have a look. Okay, Take Like Tunim saying 이월에는 월차를 내고 칠렉스 합시다. Ooh, that's good. That's clever. You were listening to 라떼는 말이야, the first half segment. Sounds like a good idea. Take a day off and chill. Or chillax, for sure. Benny님 saying 이야기는 월요일에 준비합니다. Are you going to prepare You're going to prepare your story for Monday. That's good. I'm curious to know what story it is. Oh, today's Monday. If you have it, let us know. 소희님 saying 이번 주말에는 월남쌈 먹을 거예요. 정말요? 아니면 이 이행시를 위해서 지어낸 겁니까? Let me know. If you really are going to eat it, 다음 주 인증샷 보내주세요. I'll be curious. Summer님 saying 2월은 28일만이라면 월급 받아서 행복해요. Yeah, there you go. That's good. We all want pay. Yeah, if you just don't work for 28 days, that's good actually. Yeah, because there's less days. All right, Michael Kimnim saying 1월기가 월마다 카드값 결제 날에 우째 통장 계좌에 남는 게 없노? I like the use of 사투리 in there as well. That's good. I know. I can never realize why I have no money in my bank ever. We have 7805번님 saying 이러지 마세요. 원래 이런 거라고 하지 마세요. It sounds like a personal attack on me. 지금 뭘 잘못했나요? It's a good one though. I like it. Let's have a look. 고수님 saying 2월 이행시도 월매나 어려운지 아십니까? 얼마나 뭐? 월마나 is it 사투리인가요? Can be. I think you just made it up. You're just making words up, 고수님, just to fit your 이행시. That's fine too. That's fine. Bennynim saying, I have an ideal story in my thoughts at times, Nick. I'm curious the stories that you have in your head. Yeah, you can let me know if you want. Keep sending them to me. Let me think about 2월. 이를 안 닦으면 월요일에 치과에 가야 합니다. Yeah, that's good, right? That can be used as a threat to your kids. Hey, if you don't brush, we're going to the dentist on Wednesday. Wednesday. Keep sending them to pound 9050 샵 9050 should cost you 101 or a KakaoTalk message. 파랑님, welcome to the show. Saying, okay, let's have a look here. 이렇게 길게 쉬고 나니 컨디션이 원래대로 돌아가기가 쉽지 않네요. Ooh, that's good. I like that. That's very good. I feel you, and that's true. I think that one rings true as well. You know, if you rest for a long time, it's difficult to go back to how you were. Your body stays kind of lethargic. All right, let's take a song break. Keep sending me your creative acrostic poems. There is a prize on the line. This is going to be Crazy by Niles Barkley.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. And I hope that you are having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Remember look like fun. If there's no coincidence, I've come, and I can die when I'm done. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy.
Crazy by Niles Barkley, welcoming you back to For Your Busan on this Monday. It is now 5:28 in the afternoon. I hope you're having a good day. It is getting darker outside. What's really cool, I think I've mentioned this before, but I can see the shadow slowly ascending over the mountain from this window. 진짜 멋집니다. It's a shame you can't see it, so I'm describing it to you. But it is getting darker. Visibility is going down, so please be safe wherever you're walking or you're driving. We're in the middle of our segment, the Quiz Master segment. I am taking your 이행시들, your acrostic poems on the word 이월. Right, February. 오늘은 이월'로 이행시를 받아보고 있습니다. We've got a few more coming in. Let's take a looky-loo. We have, let me see. 강성헌님 saying 이 사람 오늘 많이 아픈 건가? 월요병이래. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's good. It sounds like two co-workers gossiping on the... Hey, it's the Monday blues. It's the Monday blues. Yeah. That's good. That's very good. I like that one. 최승님 saying 이번엔 월척이네. 대박 헐. 낚시하셨나요? When you're fishing and you caught what is 월척? Like a whopper. That's not the burger. You caught a fish. I think 월척 is like what do you say whopper? Like, look at that whopper. You don't say that? I don't fish. You don't fish. I don't fish either, but I think I've heard it. I'm not quite sure. We have Michael Kimnim as well saying 이제 곧 나타날 때가 되었죠. 월요일은 스마트, 뷰티풀, 브레이브 헤일리 데이. Michael Kimnim, you say all these nice things to Hailey and Chang PD, and to me it was just like, 거칠어진 Nick today. Like, yeah. I mean, whatever. I'll take that. I like that. I don't mind being gruff. 소희님 saying 2월 시작하는 첫 월요일 for your Busan 덕분에 힘이 나네요. Thank you. I'm glad. It always makes... I know you get a lot of energy from this show, so I'm very glad we can be of some support for that. Benny님 saying 오늘은 Hailey Day. Hailey Day, she's there in the tiny box right there. She's trapped in a cage right here until in a few minutes when she's gonna be escaping and coming on the show. All right, lots of these creative answers coming in. I think that's about most of them. Oh, we have a couple more here. Okay, 2969번님 says 이렇게 추운데 출근했다. 월급 몰려주라. Ooh, okay, that's good, yeah. Tell your boss that. Yeah, hopefully you keep your job after. 7018번님 saying 안녕하세요, 운전 중인데 신호 대기 중에 보내요. Okay, this has to be really quick then. 옆에 초등학생 6학년 딸아이가 있어요. Oh, that's what they said. Okay. Wait, I need to enlarge the screen. Sorry, it's my eyes are going bad. Okay. 이 어린이는 자라서 월급쟁이가 됩니다. 그래요. Oh, well done. Sorry, I could have said that better, but I'm trying to read it. Let me say this properly for you. Okay. To your grade 6 daughter. 이 어린이는 자라서 월급쟁이가 됩니다. 라고 했어요. Wow, dream big, kid, dream big. And I hope you do become a good salary person. Very creative as well for 6th grade. So thank you for sending me that. All right, let's renounce the winner. So our writer has sent us a coupon. 이 커피를 마시고, 월요병을 타파하세요. Oh, she's sending me one. Okay, I thought she was talking to me. I thought she was giving me a coffee coupon. She was saying, fight the Monday blues and eat this. Oh, it's not for me. You are having a go. You can't win a prize, 작가님. Okay, we're going to give the 커피 한 잔 to... 마이클 김님께 드리겠습니다. Well done, Michael Kim Nim. Sending 2 이행시's paid off today. It worked. Well done. The process of repetition, which I can't say right, worked. So good job. And everyone, thank you for sending me your creative acrostic poems. I love reading them. They're a lot of fun. Sorry if I butcher them while reading them. But, you know, I appreciate it nonetheless. All right, don't go anywhere because Haley is right here for Busan Tales.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
It is time for Busan X-Files with Haley. You don't have your headphones on, so you can't hear how cool it sounds.
I can't. I can't. It kind of comes through.
Okay, everything sounds better with
It really
headphones.
does.
It does,
It really
doesn't
does,
it?
yeah.
Why don't you wear them? I'm curious.
I don't know. It's a good question. I just kind of stopped wearing them.
Yeah. Fair enough. I guess they're not good for your hearing, right?
I guess not. Yes. I mean, they aren't in your ears directly. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Can you hear the echo?
I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Does it come through the big speakers?
No, but I can kind of hear it from here.
All right.
Yeah.
She's the real pro. She doesn't need to monitor her voice.
We have a very capable producer who will
we do.
control the mic.
Yeah. What a tangent. Hello.
Hello.
How are you
Hello.
doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing
Yeah.
well. I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready?
ready.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. She's written it down on some paper. Okay, ready? E.
이제 여러분이 기다리고 기다리던
뭘?
World's best segment, Busan Tales. Oh, boy, boy, boy.
Drop the mic.
I can't because it's my script. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Which has bled through. So it's going to be interesting. Speaking of World's best segment, let's see if I can read my script.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's try. So what is this segment about?
So this is Busan Tales, where I talk endlessly and incessantly about our city of Busan. Yes. So at least we have a direction about this because our lovely city is just full of hidden secrets and little stories here and there that just makes it so colorful, very much diverse and interesting.
Well, we've talked about some of the interesting parts. We've talked about the dark aspects of it as well.
We definitely have.
there's
So
a
we
variety.
go through all sorts of historical periods, from ancient myths to recent history to contemporary history, rumors, some criminal stories to dark and light.
I told my friend about the Haedong Yonggungsa conspiracy.
Oh, yeah?
About when it was made. And they're
Right,
like,
right.
How does nobody know when it was made? I was like, I guess, like you said,
Right.
records were flimsy at best at those times.
Because there's the thing, it's a good point though. A lot of temples in Korea were burnt down during multiple wars.
So you don't know if it's a recreation or built brand new.
Exactly.
sometimes.
So a site of a temple might go hundreds of years back, but the bricks and the mortar and the kiwa themselves might be fairly recent.
That's
yes,
fine,
yes.
I think.
In any case.
So what are we talking about today?
So first, we're gonna small talk and segue with the weather. It's cold. It is cold. I was at the intersection waiting to cross, and just the gust of wind just came at me, and I was like, I feel like nature's just fighting me.
Do you walk to work?
I walked like a block from where I parked.
Okay.
So yeah.
You walked a block.
I walked a block, a singular block. Guys, I fought the elements to be here. But believe it or not, it is Ipchun.
Yeah. It's the beginning of
which
spring,
is,
right?
I mean, irony.
But I think they always make these things slightly earlier.
And
on
this
purpose.
isn't like the beginning of spring. I guess it's like the beginning of the transition into spring. Although,
the days are getting longer as we approach.
They are,
Hansi, right?
because that window used to be pitch black. That window that you can't see, listeners, but it used to be pitch black. I can see things out of it. So, outdoor season is almost upon us. Not this week, though, because it is gonna be super cold this week. So please stay inside, especially if you're, not in the best of health conditions. Because, by the way, this cold that's going around, it lasts, it lingers. Yeah, and by it lingers, I mean in my throat. Anyways, but definitely once spring does come, a lot of popular outdoor areas in Busan, and I know from your social media that you're super outdoorsy.
I like to
or
be.
at least
I
your
try to
family
be.
is.
Yeah,
And
I try to be.
yeah,
I
you
try.
Okay,
Yeah.
so where's your favorite outdoor place in Busan?
In Busan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh.
So I personally love urban exploring. So I love seeing the older side of Korea. I've said it before. My
Okay.
favorite place is Nampo-dong because it mixes the old with the new. The 현대 부산이랑 옛날 부산이 막 섞여서
Yeah.
진짜 멋있어.
And it's really hip these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I like to kind of look at that and
Right.
then go to like 깡통시장 or
Yeah,
places like that.
yeah, definitely.
And then we just walk for hours. I love it. Yeah.
Good
What about
point.
you?
Good point. Okay, so me, I'm a huge fan of parks because I like patches of nature within the city. Because I'm not a super naturey person, but I do like to be within walking distance of like a good cafe and greenery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
think we
that
like
balance.
the mix.
Exactly, exactly. I like to be amongst civilization, not quite the wilderness, but at least be within trees and grass.
For
yeah.
sure.
Anyway, so one area that I definitely do go, I think at least once a year, is the Songsanghyeon Square, which is like the perfect marriage of that urban life and the little patch of nature. Songsanghyeon 광장.
Where-
Have you been?
I don't know by name.
Okay, it is in Yangjeong, in Jingu. So I actually do drive by it pretty much every day. Pretty much every day because I go from here to Seomyeon. So it is on a very, very busy street.
Right.
Right. And if you do traffic, which I don't think you do traffic because it's 4 p.m. there isn't
Right, we
much
don't do
traffic.
traffic up
Right.
there.
But one spot that you do hear is there's a lot of traffic around 송공 삼거리, 송공 three-way intersection.
Yeah.
And this is where that is. I think I also did a random, this is so random and TMI, but like a secondhand exchange, like a sales at this park as well. Anyways, keep this park in mind because in the April-May period, right up to the Buddha's birthday, this is where they have one of the biggest lantern festivals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But also, in my personal opinion, it's one of the best spots to take your kid, especially kid, on a nice day/night because it is a sunken square. And the reason that you haven't seen it is because you can't.
It's hidden.
It's hidden.
It's sunk. It's like depressed into the ground.
Yeah, it's a pit. Well, a nicely built and landscape pit.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's hidden away. That means your kid can kind of scooter his or her way around and you don't really have to worry about them running out into the street.
How big is this place roughly?
It's actually, have I taken, a measuring tape and measured it?
Tell us.
Not quite. Maybe next time I will. Maybe I'll be that lady.
American folks like to measure in anything but meters and kilometers.
And yards and,
pigeons.
and feet and hands and arms. Yeah. So it's roughly about, I would say about maybe 20 Haleys across.
Okay.
And 25, the other way, 25 by 20 Haleys across.
Oh, so it's not like a Daewon. It's not like a big park.
Excuse me, it's a huge, it is a humongous.
Oh, yeah.
What are you implying?
I'm not implying anything.
Maybe it's more like 20 nicks, which would be quite big, quite large.
Which would still be like...
It's a decent size, maybe more.
Okay.
But yeah, it is a decent sized park/square. I actually don't have the exact measurements. I'll get that to you when I have a chance.
Please
Probably
do.
not today.
Okay.
But before you do go there and enjoy the lanterns and the scootering and the running around, maybe, as we always do, let's find out more about this spot and the man it's named after, Songsanghyeon himself.
Okay.
Because not only we have a major square that's dedicated to him, we have that 송공 삼거리, a major road or a three-way intersection. So for today's Busan Tales, it's the tales of Busan's war hero, Songsanghyeon, and his two heroines, aka the devoted ladies.
Okay.
And please note the S.
So it's plural.
It's plural.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that.
Okay. Well, we've got a couple of messages coming in. 주브로 saying 송상현 광장이 걷기에도 참 좋은 것 같아요.
맞죠.
한 번씩 걸으러 가기도 해요. 소인님 also saying 처음 들어봤는데 송상현 광장 임진왜랄 때 활약한 장군님이 이름을 따서 만든 광장이네요.
That's right.
Lots of people know a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm learning as well. I'm learning. Yeah.
So let's learn about, so we got a little bit of a glimpse from 소희님, 송상현 광장. He is definitely the general who had a major part in the Imjin War, the Japanese invasion of Korea. So Songsanghyeon was born in 1551. He died in 1592. We know him as the general who died bravely fighting and protecting 동래, during the siege of Dongnae in the Imjin Wars. But interestingly, he wasn't a general. He wasn't meant to be. He initially started his career as a scholar and a civil servant. So he was 공무원.
Well, I mean, I guess when your country calls for it,
you gotta
everyone,
do it. You just gotta rise up and do it, right?
Yeah.
So he was actually very intelligent, fluent in Mandarin or Chinese, and worked as basically a diplomat to the back then it was the Ming Dynasty, 명나라, and based on the elite government, and he was basically on the elite government track, and he became the equivalent to the mayor of Busan or mayor of Dongnae, so Dongnae Pusa, at the age of 41. So it is Joseon era, so the life expectancy definitely lower. And the thing though is the Pusa, the mayor of Dongnae, was not a very popular spot back then.
Why not?
Because that meant you were constantly at war. Because Japan kept invading you. So you were the first line of defense, and really, would you want to?
You can't win in that situation.
Exactly.
Right?
But he rose up to the challenge. And during the first year of the tenure as the prefect of Dongnae, or the mayor of Dongnae, Japan invaded Korea. So the inevitable, unfortunately, has happened. So this was a brutal war. Busanjin Fortress was taken over by Japan on April 14th of 1592. And the following day, the Japanese forces had surrounded Dongnae Fortress, which Song Sang-hyun was leading. And they demanded that the people of Dongnae make way, or, they could be spared if they just gave in and surrendered and made way so they could march on through the Korean peninsula. Yeah. But Song Sang-hyun and the people inside Dongnae, they decided to fight until the very end, and death was inevitable. Because, it depends on which records you look at, but basically they were severely outnumbered. So we're looking at 2,000 people inside Dongnae versus 50,000 Japanese forces.
It's quite reminiscent of Lee Sun-shin.
Right, but at least he had 12 ships, right?
Right.
And
against the armada.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we are talking just arrows and swords and, human body. So they were severely outnumbered, and Song went into it knowing he wouldn't make it. He wrote a letter to his father asking for his forgiveness because back then it was considered very much, not within the Confucian belief to not outlive your parents. Basically, he was going to die before his father. He also left behind his 2 sons and his wife were living in Seoul or Hanyang at the time. That battle, by the way, lasted barely half a day, and his final words were, "It's easy to die fighting, but it would be impossible to let them, the Japanese, pass through."
Right. Yeah. I mean, the thing that defending your country and your people does. He was ready to give up his life, and he did for his country.
Right.
Martyred, basically. But, he's been remembered, of course.
And honored.
And honored, yeah. So you said it's easy to die fighting, but it would be impossible to let them pass. So if he did let them pass, he probably wouldn't be able to live with himself anyway.
Exactly.
He would rather die for his country.
Right.
Yeah. So you mentioned that Song Sang-hyun isn't the only main character in today's tales, but there are 2 heroines or 2 other women. Who are they?
So for that, let's go to his gravesite, which is in Cheongju, by the way. Interestingly, no relations. He's never lived there. His family never did. But King Seonjo, after Song Sang-hyun's death, selected this site because this site was it was revered for having really good feng shui, and they did believe in that back then. So this was bestowed upon him and his family for the service that he gave to his country. So when you go, there's not 1, but 3 graves. The one at the center is, of course, of the general, Song Sang-hyun.
Yep.
But then to either side are his concubines.
Oh.
Yeah, Lee Yang-nyo and Kim-seom. And by the way, concubines, and keep in mind that this is when polygamy was allowed, illegal, but I'm quoting a historical record. His top is what people did call them back then. It's history.
Yeah.
And there's really interesting background to this. So Kim-seom and Lee Yang-nyo were likely the women's nicknames, so we don't really know their real names. Kim-seom was Kiseng. She was a female entertainer. Stories say, according to his family, Song Sang-hyun's family, she apparently tried to kill herself by throwing herself in the river at the age of 12. Because you can imagine what that life would be if you were an entertainer as, a preteen. But Song rescued her. and then kind of took her in. And Yang-yeol was the daughter of a family friend, and Song Sang-yeon took her in after her parents died. So historical records say that they were his concubines, but his family testifies that they simply served him as kind of the ladies in waiting, and his wife actually sent them with him because she had to stay in Seoul to take care of the family, and he had to go to Dongdae to serve as the prefect.
Do you mean their descendants right now
Their
are
descendants.
arguing
That's their
not their
argument.
Okay,
right,
okay.
right. So I'm just giving you both sides.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what happened to these women during the siege?
Right. So Kumsum, after her master, or whether you want to look at it that way or not, Song Sang-yeon died. She ran into the fortress and she physically fought and screamed at the Japanese soldiers who killed him. And she actually continued to scream at them and just basically fought them for 3 days.
She was in love with him then.
She was, well,
she was willing
depending
to
on,
die for him.
it could be love as in like parental or family love, or it could be, one of romantic love.
Okay.
So after 3 days, the Japanese killed her. And by the way, she was just 13 years old at the time.
Wow.
Right. Yang-yeol was spared initially because she was tasked with carrying that letter Song wrote to Seoul. But then when she heard about the fall of Dongdae, she ran back after just 1 day. So she was taken as a prisoner of war, as a war hostage to Japan, where she would live for 3 years. And the Japanese feudal lord, or what you call daimyo, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, he tried to take her by force, but she refused so vehemently, he actually tried to kill her.
Oh, wow.
Right. But thankfully, his general convinced him to let her live because they were afraid that killing her would basically turn her into a martyr and turn her into kind of a symbol of resistance.
Yeah.
But he was so impressed, this other general, he actually took her to his home and had her stay at his home for 3 years and act as a tutor to his wife.
I mean, he saved her life, but she's a slave now.
She's a slave. She's a war hostage,
Yeah.
right? So after their deaths, though, they were labeled 열녀 by the country, the devoted wives, and they were laid to rest next to Song Sang-yeon. Although Yang-yeol's grave is empty because she's buried elsewhere. So his actual wife and also mother to his 2 sons, she died 26 years after all of this, and she's buried about 1 kilometer away. So she's not at this site.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really ironic. So now that we have an understanding of this hero, well, let's go back to the site dedicated to Song Sang-yeon.
Right. So now that we know what happened, let's go back once again to that square. It is a beautiful place because it has a really good long tree-lined avenue. It's kind of nice park that separates the park from the very busy street. And I think the reason a lot of people do know about Song Sang-yeon Gwanang is because it's a really big bus stop. So
we've got a lot of messages. Actually. It seems a lot of people go to it themselves.
Right.
Them. Welcome to the show, buddy. Saying,
hello.
I jog around Song Sang-yeon Park sometimes at night. It's beautiful when the path is like lit up.
It is.
And he says in summer you can bring your kids to the park and they have shade and water fountains. The kids can run around, and bathrooms as well, and lots of food as well. So it's been commercialized. A lot of these parks, it's easy to go to and not realize the name of it, not realize the historical significance of it. If I'd have gone, I would have been ignorant to the fact of this story you've just told.
Right.
I assume there is like a plaque with the history written on it.
There's actually his statue. But
Okay.
it is, because that park it's long, because it's like basically a strip of land. It's long, and then at one end is that sunken square that I told you about. But kind of off to the side is
Right.
the statue at the 3-way intersection. So you might pass by it and kind of wonder, oh, who is that? Or are these two related? But now you know. So going back to...
You okay?
Excuse me. Yeah, it's that cold that's just lingering. It's a part of me.
It's getting sick.
Going back to that particular square, you don't step onto it, you step into it because it's a sunken square. So definitely a more intimate and enclosed atmosphere, safe for kids for running around and scootering around. And experts say that there's a unique atmosphere to a sunken garden because it physically separates you and shuts you off from the busy street. And basically all you see is the sky above you. So a pretty cool view that you rarely ever get in such a busy city.
Yeah.
So definitely the weather is going to warm up soon. And this is where they have a lot of events. Like they have little flea markets here and there on weekends too. So when you do go to Song Sang-yeon Square for one reason or another, now you know more about this hero and the heroines that made him who he is.
It's a really fascinating story. You know what? I pass by so many parks on a daily basis and I see statues in a lot of them.
Right.
The fact that I don't know their history or their story is quite baffling, actually. I guess, if you grow up in the school system here, you might learn about it.
Right. But, people also don't. It's just kind of take it for granted. And I guess that's why I'm here.
That is why we need Hailey here for Busan Tales. 소희님 says, 역사 이야기 언제 들어도 너무 재미있어요. 라고 하셨어요. 수덕션님 saying, a useful time. Thanks. For sure. Really useful. Hailey, thank you so much. And I really look forward to next week's Tales.
So am I. I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, everyone, we've come to the end of the show. Monday is down. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Come and join me at 4:05 for another episode. Thank you so much for participating today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Our last song is going to be 다시 만난 세계 by 소녀시대. Have a great evening.